Your spine is collapsing 2 millimeters every single day and you do not even know it. Thank you for clicking. You are about to discover something 99% of people will never know, and it is going to change your life in the next few minutes. Right now, as you are watching this, your vertebrae are compressing. Your spinal discs are drying out like old sponges left in the sun. Your posture is quite literally stealing years from your life. But here is the truth. It does not have to be this way. In the modern world, we are living through the greatest posture crisis in human history. The average person spends 11 hours a day in a seated position, creating a devastating condition researchers are now calling Spinal Death Syndrome. Your back pain is not just about comfort, it is about survival. 90% of adults will experience chronic back pain by age 50. That is not a normal part of aging. That is an epidemic. Now contrast this with the baseline spinal health of traditional Japanese populations. While Western spines collapse under gravity, traditional Japanese habits preserve the structural integrity of the human body well into old age. Poor spinal health leads to compressed organs, restricted breathing, decreased circulation, and a significantly shortened lifespan. We are talking about 7 to 10 years of your life gone simply because of how you hold your body against gravity. But if you have made it this far, you are already different from most people. You are someone who takes action. You refuse to accept physical decline as inevitable. You are about to learn a secret that will set you apart from the millions who suffer in silence. Drop the word "align" in the comments right now if you are ready to reverse years of damage. A few years ago, a group of Western orthopedic surgeons traveled to rural Japan. They went to study the aging process in places where people routinely live past 100. What they found completely shattered modern medical assumptions. They took spinal scans of 90-year-old traditional Japanese farmers. The doctors expected to see severe bone degeneration. They expected to see the crumbling, compressed vertebrae they treat every single day in Western clinics. Instead, they found the spinal elasticity and disc hydration of 30-year-old Westerners. How is this possible? It is not some rare genetic mutation. It comes down to daily habit and a completely different relationship with gravity. In the West, we treat our bodies like a stack of heavy bricks. We slouch in ergonomic chairs and let gravity crush us downward. Our discs dehydrate and our spine slowly collapses under the constant, uninterrupted pressure. Traditional Japanese daily life involves continuous, intentional micro-movements, moving from the floor to standing, kneeling in specific, balanced postures. This constant, dynamic interaction with gravity acts like a natural pump. It creates a biological spring effect that keeps the human spine supple, strong, and deeply hydrated. But here is the most important part of this discovery. You do not need to move to a rural village in Japan to get these results. You do not need to throw away all your furniture and sit on a hard floor for the rest of your life. The exact biomechanical principles that protect their spines are universal. They can be applied by anyone. You can do it in a corporate office. You can do it in your living room. You can start right now. We just need to know how to trigger that exact same biological spring effect in our own bodies without changing our entire lifestyle. Modern science now confirms what these elders have known through lifelong habit. Proper spinal alignment does not just relieve temporary back pain. It actively regenerates the tissue between your bones. It improves the flow of electrical signals through your nervous system. It literally adds measurable years to your lifespan by removing the mechanical stress that prematurely ages your cells. When you stop letting gravity crush you and start using it to anchor you, your body begins to heal itself instantly. Long before Western doctors had modern imaging machines to look at spinal discs, ancient Japanese masters understood something profound about human anatomy. In the West, we view posture as a chore. We are told to sit up straight. We pull our shoulders back forcefully and hold our breath. It is a rigid, mechanical effort. It is exhausting. Ancient samurai and Zen practitioners viewed the body very differently. They developed a concept called Shisei. If you translate Shisei to English, it simply means posture. But the true meaning is much deeper. Shisei is the precise, effortless alignment of the physical form. It is an alignment that allows the optimal flow of nervous system energy. These masters understood that your spine is not just a structural pole holding up your head. It is the literal superhighway of your nervous system. It is the direct line of communication between your brain and every single organ in your body. If the highway is twisted, the signals cannot flow. The body begins to break down. To master Shisei, the samurai focused on a specific point in the body called the Tanden. The Tanden is located exactly 2 inches below your navel. It is your true biological center of gravity. It is the anchor point of all human movement. A samurai would spend decades perfecting their Shisei and connecting to their Tanden. They did this so their bodies could move with zero mechanical lag. They achieved a state where gravity was no longer a burden but a source of effortless power. When you align your spine with your Tanden, your nervous system relaxes instantly. The modern world forgot this wisdom. We hunch over screens. We lose our physical center. We disconnect from the ground beneath us. We rely on expensive chairs instead of our own structural integrity. But what if we could get it back? What if one simple, forgotten habit practiced by Zen monks for centuries could reverse decades of Western desk job compression? And what if it only took exactly 5 seconds to execute? Before I show you this exact method, I have a quick request. Share this video right now if you have ever been frustrated by standard physical therapy. Share it if you are tired of generic stretching routines that do absolutely nothing for your chronic back pain. The ancient wisdom and modern biomechanics are about to converge, and you are going to be the beneficiary. If you are still watching this video right now, you are in the top 20% who actually take action. You are not just a passive consumer scrolling through the internet. You are someone ready to transform your physical reality. This next technique is going to prove it. I call it the Shisei Tanden Reset. It takes exactly 5 seconds to execute. Here is your step-by-step biological fix. Step 1 is the foundation. Stand with your feet exactly hip-width apart. Root your feet into the ground like an ancient tree. Distribute your body weight perfectly between your heels and your toes. This is the traditional samurai stance. You must feel the solid floor beneath you before you can fix what is above. Step 2 is the Tanden lock. Locate your Tanden. It is exactly 2 inches below your navel. And Western fitness trainers tell you to suck in your stomach or flex your abs. That is wrong. Flexing creates surface tension. It creates a rigid armor that restricts your breathing. Instead, gently pull your deep lower abdomen inward and slightly upward. This subtle movement tilts your pelvis into a perfect neutral position. You have just locked your true biological center of gravity. Step 3 is the crown pull. Imagine an invisible string attached to the exact center of the top of your head. Now picture the open sky gently pulling that string straight upward. Let your chin drop down just a fraction of an inch. This is the ancient Zen visualization. It naturally elongates your cervical spine without any forceful pushing or straining. Step 4 is the 5-second hold. Hold this exact alignment for 5 full seconds. Do not hold your breath. Breathe smoothly into your belly. As you hold this position, visualize actual physical space being created between every single vertebra in your back. This is the crucial moment of spinal decompression in action. You are actively pulling the bones apart safely, using nothing but your own internal mechanics. Step 5 is the release. Soften your muscles, but maintain the upright posture. Notice the profound difference in your body right now. Notice the immediate neurological shift. You should feel a sudden, strange sense of weightlessness in your shoulders and your lower back. Stand up and do this with me right now. When you do standard physical therapy stretches, you are usually just pulling on tight muscles. Those muscles will simply snap back like rubber bands a few hours later. The Shisei Tanden reset is entirely different. This is not a stretch. It is a neurological reset. You are literally reprogramming how your brain communicates with your spine. You are teaching your body how to handle gravity again. The true beauty of this posture fix is its pure simplicity. You need zero equipment. You need no special clothing. You do not need an expensive chiropractor or a gym membership. You only need yourself. 5 seconds, and the deep knowledge that you are actively adding healthy, pain-free years to your life with every single repetition. Let me explain exactly what just happened inside your body at the cellular level. This is where the ancient habit becomes hardcore modern science. When you force yourself to sit up straight at a desk, you are only using superficial surface muscles. You are fighting a losing battle against gravity. You get tired. Your muscles burn. You slump back down 5 minutes later. But when you perform the Shisei Tanden reset, you activated a deep hidden network. You bypass the weak surface muscles completely. You simultaneously engaged your psoas major, your deep cervical flexors, and your multifidus muscles. These are the tiny, incredibly powerful muscles that run directly along the bones of your spine. By firing them all at once in that exact sequence, you created what neuroscientists call neuromuscular reorganization. You did not just stretch. You essentially rewired the automatic software in your brain that controls how you hold your body. But here is where the biology gets truly incredible. That subtle 5-second Tanden lock created a microscopic vacuum effect inside your spine. Think of your intervertebral discs like sponges. When you sit all day, those sponges are squeezed, bone dry. They flatten out and turn brittle. The precise alignment of the Shisei reset pulled the bones slightly apart. This tiny gap created a vacuum pressure that triggered a rapid rush of synovial fluid into your spinal joints. You literally just lubricated your spine like fresh oil flowing into a dry engine. Your discs drank in that fluid. They instantly rehydrated. They expanded back to their natural height. This physical expansion does something even more profound to your nervous system. The decompression you just created sent a massive safety signal straight up your vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is the main biological wire connecting your gut exactly where your tendon is directly into your brainstem. When your spine is crushed and compressed, your vagus nerve is physically restricted. Your brain panics. It releases a constant drip of stress hormones because it thinks your physical structure is failing. By elongating your cervical spine and breathing deeply into the tendon, you flipped a master biological switch. You instantly forced your body out of a sympathetic, stressed state. You activated your parasympathetic nervous system. This is your pure healing state. The moment you flipped that switch, a massive chemical cascade began throughout your entire system. Your cortisol levels immediately dropped. Systemic inflammation, the root cause of chronic pain, began to cool down. Your cells shifted away from survival mode and entered deep cellular repair. This means your posture training is not just about looking taller. It is not about vanity. You just initiated a powerful biological healing response that will continue working inside your body for hours after you finish the movement. Your brain is forming new neural pathways right now. Your deep, stabilizing muscles are developing permanent automatic coordination. Your spine finally remembers what true, healthy alignment is actually supposed to feel like. Next is what shocked even me when I first began this practice. Here is what I need you to do. This is where you prove you are truly committed to reclaiming your biomechanical sovereignty. I am officially issuing the 7-day Shisei Revolution Challenge. For the next 7 days, you must perform the 5-second reset every single hour you are awake. Set a reminder on your phone. Make this practice absolute and non-negotiable. Master the quiet, daily discipline of the samurai. Track your body. Notice the profound biological shifts taking place. On days 1 and 2, you will notice your habitual tension melting away. Your brain is aggressively rewiring its old, broken patterns. On days 3 and 4, the physical pain relief becomes highly noticeable. You are actively creating permanent space inside your joints. On days 5 and 6, you will experience a sudden surge in natural energy. Your internal organs are finally decompressing. Your lungs can finally fully expand without restriction. By day 7, you will experience the full, compounding biological effect of traditional Japanese spinal alignment. If you have made it this far, you are no longer just a viewer. You are part of an elite group committed to real, lasting change. You understand that your structural health is your most valuable asset. You are willing to invest 5 seconds every hour to protect it. This is not just about fixing back pain. This is about joining a community that refuses to accept physical decline as normal. We do not just passively consume information. We transform it into relentless physical action. Drop the word Shisei in the comments below right now if you accept this challenge. Document your personal journey. Share your physical transformation. Become the absolute inspiration for others who are still trapped in the endless cycle of spinal compression and chronic pain. Your journey into optimal spinal health is just beginning. You are truly special for making it this far. Out of everyone who clicked on this video, you are among the elite 1% who stayed until the very end. You are someone who takes absolute responsibility for their health instead of waiting for the pain to get worse. In upcoming videos, I will share advanced biohacking posture techniques. We will explore the hidden ergonomic habits that modern corporations do not want you to know. We will uncover the absolute truth about your daily sleeping position. I will reveal why traditional Japanese floor sleeping and futons might eliminate the need for expensive Western mattresses forever. If this video opened your eyes to the critical importance of spinal wellness, I need you to take action right now. Hit the like button to tell the algorithm this truth needs to reach more people. Subscribe and ring the notification bell. Most importantly, share this video with someone you care about. Share it with a family member who complains about daily back pain. Share it with a coworker trapped in a hunched, compressed body. Share it with anyone who deserves to know that 5 seconds can change everything. Your spine will thank you. Your future self will thank you. Every single moment is a choice. Choose to stand tall. Choose your health.